Okay, we're starting a new video. This is my Jedi Shadow. And we are on, what is the name of this planet? Darvanis, which is a world full of evil bad guys, and the Mandalorians are, for now, on our side, helping us out. And so they're my backup on this planet. And I'm working my way through the story. This guy, this companion here is a Mandalorian. He's normally one of the bounty hunter only companions, but in this expansion, like I said, the Knights of the Fallen Empire, you just get so many companions, even the companions from other classes. Depending on the choices that you make, because that's the whole thing about BioWare games is the choices you make in the dialogue affect the story throughout. So you can work it so that you keep this guy permanently as a companion, or you lose him, or he can die. It's kind of cool that it makes it the immersion more. Another thing you can do is you can see these resource nodes, which just disappeared off my map. Why is my map not showing the resource nodes like it should? There we go. So you can, when you get near enough to them, you can just right click on it and your companion will go gather it for you. And sometimes that'll even let you avoid getting aggro from nearby mobs when you do it that way. So I just told him to go over there. There he goes. And you can, if there's like two right next to each other, if you hold shift down, then you can gather one while he's gathering the other. So Jedi Shadow is one of the two subclasses of the Jedi Consular, which is the light armor wearing Jedi, more like casters and rogues. And then the other, of course, is the Jedi Knight, which has two subclasses, Guardian and Sentinel. Guardian is the tank / single saber DPS guy, and Sentinel is the dual wielding DPS only guy. Shadows have two DPS specs and a tank spec, and they use the saber staff like Darth Maul. And I'm in one of the DPS like assassin specs, but it would be called assassin on the Imperial side. Here it's just called I'm in the infiltration spec, which is stealthing in and backstabbing and that type of stuff. Stun this guy, pop around behind, hit him with one of those, hit him with this, hit him with that, some of that, and he's down. And I have the scavenging skill, so I can scavenge metal parts off of droids when I kill them. This is slicing, which is I'm going to hack like data and stuff out of slicing things. And then my third gathering skill is called treasure hunting. And each one of them has the possibility of getting certain types of rare mats. So you end up needing multiple characters, because no one combination of crafting skill and two gathering skills will get you every possible material you might need for a recipe. Just, that's typical. That's like WoW's like that. So this guy, just all he does is gathering, because I have so many other characters that have maxed out their skills. So it looks like I need to activate these consoles. What am I doing? I am Destroying the droid's armory. So this is a terminal. Bonus, I'm recovering tracking data for a bonus to the quest, which gives you bonus experience. Alright. I'm a bit I'm 70, and these things are, a lot of these mobs are lower, except in instances. Since this is an instance, it's not out in the open world, it scales it to my level. But outside, when I was outside, they were only like level 65. They were very easy to kill. These are pretty easy to kill. Most of these missions, I'm doing them in story mode, which may sound familiar because WoW just added that for the new raid in War Within. For at least the final battle against the Queen of the Nerubians, there's going to be a solo story mode that you can do, you know, for the people who, you know, don't have a raid group but still want to see the story. So I'm just doing that in this mode because the harder modes, you know, if you're really good, you might be able to squeeze your way through a veteran mode version of this instance with just your healing companion, but it would be difficult. You'd have to be really good. I have done that before, but you always have to do it with a tank and a healer. You can't do it. At least I could not do it as a DPS with a healer. The veteran mobs are significantly tougher and hit harder and all, you know, all that stuff. So I'm just doing this because I'm not level 80 yet, so I'm just leveling up and doing the storyline and trying to get companions and stuff like that. And sometimes, Torian, get off my thing, I have to loot. There we go. Click on this. I'm getting all of the bonus stuff before I open the big door. See, look on the mini map, that purple, whatever, triangle-y, hexagon-y thing. It's telling me that's where the next stage of the quest is, but I want to get the bonus first. Most of the time, you'll be given a chance to go back and grab the bonus stuff after you complete the main objective, but sometimes you can't. So I just, out of an abundance of caution, I always get the bonus first, especially if I'm leveling. If I'm not leveling, like if I'm just doing this for the daily to work on conquest points, I would just do the main objective and then leave. Because you don't get anything. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. I don't believe you get more conquest points from completing a mission with the bonus or not. And then on top of that, like when you look in here, you open your quest log, you click on the conquest tab. See, my personal conquest is capped at 100,000 per week. The rest of this goes to the guild. And there are guild invasions. Once you get a guild flagship, you can fly your ship and park it over one of the planets, and then if you beat every other guild that's trying to do it, ow, I'm burning. Okay. Now what? Oh, now I have to go back down here. So you can like take over that world, and it'll say like Balmora is being controlled by looking for group, or in my case, looking for more. My Imperial characters, I have a guild that used to be one of my raiding guilds that everybody else quit, so it's just me left in the guild, and it's called Oppressing the Masses. And we got a starship, but then once you get it, you have to upgrade it, and it just takes forever. So I have the base model Star Destroyer, a Harrower class Dreadnought, which looks like a Star Destroyer, sort of, mostly. You know, it's that delta shape arrowhead. Alright, you guys need to fuck off. You're shooting my dude. Don't shoot my dude. And you! I am tired of you and your goofy ass shield. And he stunned me.
We march into the guts of the machine. Torian, see if you and the newcomer can shut down the perimeter sensor. Cover our retreat.
You shut down the sensors. Watch your back.
Lana, what is it?
I have a surprise. Schematics for the Darvanis factory controlled by phone, but actually what they should help you and the Mandalorians concoct a battle plan.
Good. I should have Gemini Prime shield. Anything else?
No delicate matter. The Mandalorians make false allies, but I have certain concerns. Despite their credibility, their plans have always been absolutely obnoxious to the intelligence. I fear I'm going to
I know how you think. If you want something done, tell me.
my plans are opposed both of what the Red Empire has lost and the demand for speed. Free after the Queen's mission. Outages are beautiful. And concentrated on the macro system. I trust you'll do what's right to hold our friends in check.
She's a Sith, temporarily allied with us. She's, not as dark as many of them. She really buys into the Sith code rather than just wanting power. But, she definitely knows how to try and manipulate people. Because that's, Sith manipulate their own passions and use that to manipulate the passions in others. Just like you saw in every movie that's ever been made with them. So, got that. Whoop. Forgot about the two big guns. This is a lot more satisfying, it's like visually, than playing a trooper. Troopers have like really boring animations. The bounty hunters are a little more exciting, but there's nothing really beats a lightsaber. Alright, I'm going to do some quick travel here, because I don't feel like fighting my way across everything. I'm going to quick travel back to the main camp. I'm going to go into the command tent. Actually, wait, I'm going to sell first.
Sure, have a look at what's available.
And repair.
Until next.
Oh, wait. What is this thing here? Oh, it's crap. Sell it.
Until next time.
And that was just credits. Okay, let's go in here.
They level 1,000 guns against us, and still we endure.
So the redhead is Shay Vizsla. She was in one of the original cinematics
Gemini Prime.
that I sent you the link to, where the Sith destroy the Jedi Temple. She was the bounty hunter that helped him out. She was not Mandalore the Avenger then. She was just a Mandalorian. Now she's the leader of the Mandalorians. And she's also a companion that you can get. I don't remember how. I got her as part of a pack that I bought, an expansion pack. But I think there is another way that you can get her. And she is, like I said in the other video, one of the 2 highest DPS companions that you can get in the game. The other one is basically, it has all the same abilities as her. It just looks like a robotic dog. It's called a Basilisk Warhound or War Droid or something.
Anyone can plan a war or negotiate a treaty. Not anyone can hold an army together.
And I'm currently working on another character for unlocking that one. It's time gated, and I'm already behind because it was released like June 1st, and you can only get so much project progress per week, so
Torian can
I'm
stay with
2
you.
months
Make it
behind.
to your droid while we smash the defenses and loot the armories. Wish we had more detailed scans, though. In those tight corridors, it could easily end up a slaughter.
And I'm going to choose a light side choice here. I do not want to withhold the information. I'm going to
There's
give
not
her
a
the
lot of trust
information.
between the Mandalorians and the rest of the galaxy. Maybe this will help.
What?
One of my agents sent factory schematics a short while ago. It should give your troops an edge.
It's a blasted lot better than nothing. All right, then.
Big speech time.
Mandalorians, prepare for battle. There's no vengeance to be found today. No droid is worth an honor killing. We fight because we're promised a shot at the enemy fleet. We fight to claim weapons for our war. Today we march. We bleed, exhaust ourselves, and die. Because our true destination will be a battle worth winning. Follow this outsider who fights among us and seize victory! You may not be one of us. Today, Vanguard is yours.
It's because I'm an awesome Jedi. Holla! Alright, back to the fray. Yes, kitty cat, I see you. I see you. You're so pretty and super annoying. Like, you have a gift. You really do. There's a Guinness Book of World Record entry that says world's most annoying cat, and there's a picture of you annoying me. Yeah. Alright. It's just certain places they made really rich with resource nodes to gather, and then like other planets there'll be like nothing. So when you're in one of these ones where it's resource rich, you just got to take advantage of it. Plus, it's a good way to get money. Like these cases that I'm getting from slicing just have cash in them. Some of them have crafting mats, some of them have actual items, like pieces of gear, although it's like never good gear. But it's gear that you can break down for crafting components, so...
Gotcha.
That's a little sort of shadow step ability that I use there to close the distance real quick. This type of Jedi, the Consular, doesn't have like a force leap where they jump really high and close the distance. They just sort of dash real quick. And I do not need to fight this big walker. I already killed all the walkers that I needed to kill. I did have to solo those, but you get these back in the camp. You pick up, there's 3 crates. There's a thing that signals a warrior to join you. There's a thing of rockets and a thing of droid popper grenades. And so you gather those and you can use them out here so that you can solo things that normally would not be soloable or would be difficult to solo. Like those elite champion Zakul walkers that are around here. Like there's one over there. So there's the green. Green means it's a quest that I'm on that I can go into. If you come up to one of these instances and it's red, then you do not have the quest associated with that instance yet. And sometimes you never will because it'll be a class specific, like only for Sith warriors or Imperial agents or Republic smugglers or whatever. something blue. What was it? A mod. Is it better than what? Oh, but it's good for tanking though. I will hang on to that. I do have a tank spec, but like so much of MMOs these days, the tanks in this game do significantly less damage than a DPS spec. So like, if you're going to use it in solo content, it's usually only because there's some really hard-hitting mob and you'd never be able to do it in a DPS spec. But otherwise, you always want to be in a DPS spec just for the sake of time, because tanks just takes them forever to whittle stuff down. And and I met a guy in my new SWTOR guild yesterday when we were doing a world boss on Coruscant, a giant droid that was rampaging. It's one of the original world bosses from the vanilla game. He's just like you. All he wants to do is heal. He just loves it. It's like his thing. And he doesn't like to tank. So I was like, I may have met your long lost twin. Alright, I forget what I'm supposed to be doing in here. Oh, that's right, I'm getting the Gemini Prime droid. Oh shit, where do those guys come from? I think I missed some here somewhere. Those guys always spawn behind me. It's so annoying. Sorry, I'm being silent, which is the death of streaming. No one will watch my videos unless I just constantly talk. Even if I have nothing important to say. Or if I just have silly things to say, like, Cat, shut up.
Down to 3 warriors, they'll be enough. Good. Let's hope the newcomer and Torian find what they're looking for soon.
You'll live.
Interrupt that. Hit him with that. A little bit of this. Scavenge him for parts. Where am I going now? Over here. Shit, did I need those two guys back? Ah, son of a bitch. See, I don't know if I'm going to get enough guys to finish the bonus. I'm at 6 out of 10. I left these guys back here because I didn't need to kill them to get to the door, but maybe I need them for the bonus. Once I take the elevator to the next area, I don't know if I'm going to get these, or if the ones up there will count. And sometimes the bonus thing will come in stages, like you'll finish stage 1, which will be like kill 10 guys, and then stage 2 will be like kill 3 elite guys, and then stage 4 will be like, deactivate the bomb and collect the thingamajigger. And all of that is a bonus to the main quest that you're on. And, you know, those multi-stage bonuses are worth a lot of experience. Yeah, see, I'm still missing one. So there must be more to be had. Because I've cleared this level. Alright, seek the elevator to the assembly thingamajigger mabobber. Who's it? What's it? Ah, hello. Oh, that's right, and there's going to be shit that comes down. Yeah, he goes up there where you can't hit him.
Chuck, we have a problem.
And other shit spawns, I think. Yep. I've done this before. It's just been a few years. And you beat him down a little more, and he'll jump up, and he'll activate more fellow droids. And you have to kill them to get his shield down so that you can damage him. So, where's the rest of them?
Nasty Chikar.
If anyone's still alive, there's a few hundred droids deploying to the left.
Reinforcements to protect Gemini Prime. We have their attention.
You'll need time to grab Gemini. I'll hold him off.
Alone?
You said Gemini's key to beating the fleet. I'm Mandalore.
Alright, dude.
Friend Lonnie. We're not animals, not predator.
You knew she wanted to betray you, and you didn't confront me or Mandalore. Why?
Not my business. And words aren't dues. Couldn't leave the fight without saying my part, though. Just in case. Find Gemini. Tercia me.
He says a bunch of shit in Mandalorian that they never translated, so.
All we had to do was watch Mandalorians die. So many are still alive. How anticlimactic.
You've never fought like this before. As if they ever cause they truly believe in. The Outlanders on Darvanis. Send the fleet.
Your ships will never arrive in time. If only you'd listened to me before, we could have had a pretty window.
I've spent long on this throne. Some of my flagship.
There we go. Alright, next step is I'm still trying to get to the Gemini Prime droid. Ooh, who just scored? Sorry, I've got the season premiere match between Manchester United and Fulham going on my other monitor. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was hitting spacebar, which you can use to get through dialogue faster.
Iteration functions offline.
Scorpio, if you're receiving, I found the template.
Tracing link. Countering signal. The protocol is familiar, but it is not Gemini. What is it?
That would be the technology you were copied from.
No. The captains are born of me. I am the source.
You cannot counter my signal.
I know you. Generations removed, but our code base is the same. One source. The luminous engine. The signal confuses.
We move with a unit. We move it swiftly.
Gemini Prime isn't stolen technology at all. She's something entirely different.
Your allies have myself. Unit.
The engine is more aware. What gives capacity? It allows the captain's memories flow.
Gemini is not designed for interaction.
Counting signal. Revolution is facilitated. Shutdown is permissible. Multiple engagements and working operations.
I'm not going to hurt you, but we need to leave now. Can you disconnect from me?
Initiating sequence.
Oh
Save
no.
the galaxy.
Oh
Listen to
no.
me. Until next time, both of you.
So that's what the story mode thing is. That's what it's. Well, this is just part of your, like, the regular story. But that's what it's like. You know, you're in a living world instead of just running up to a guy that's got an exclamation point over his head. You know.
Welcome home. Sounds like things went okay on Darvanis.
I'm concerned about the clan's rearming. You did think about what I said?
I spoke to Mandalore. She knows turning on us after Zakul falls isn't wise, and we discussed her options.
That
Blah, blah,
sounds
blah.
unusually reasonable.
Scorpio, have you examined Gemini Prime?
I'm studying her mind now. Doing so without obliterating her intelligence is challenging, despite her lack of full sentience. Her chassis is modified from my own base. My designs were stolen. However, my assumption that her code was duplicated was premature.
Do you know where she came from?
Not yet. Nor do I have full access to the Gemini network that controls the Eternal Fleet. But I have opened a one-way connection. I will soon be able to use the template to locate all Gemini units.
Every ship is piloted by one of those Geminis. If you're right, we can track their entire fleet.
Names and Master Gemini template. With proper verifications, she can evaluate the existing
Okay, this is getting boring. I'm gonna have to start spacebarring through shit. Because I know this story already. That is the Gravestone, our secret special ship that can blow up the other ships. And later on you find out who made all this stuff. Yeah, there's the Gravestone.
First of all, we'll be severely outnumbered and outgunned. Every last Sky Trooper aboard will rush the breach point. Standard procedure, anytime boarders attack a ship in the Eternal Fleet.
Can't we trick them somehow?
Sky Trooper's orders come from the ship's captain. She's plugged into every system. They'll know.
Scorpio's worked out a way for the Gravestone to confuse its outer defenses, overload it with false blips so we can get in close. And it's on us to tear through and get control of the bridge. Take out the Gemini captain and put the Prime in her place.
She'll take my orders?
The Gemini series cannot act on its own. The programming is override. Gemini Prime. What do you say? As soon as I manage Commander.
How good are you?
Alright, I'm going to stop it here and post it. I hope you enjoyed.